Language learning is an active process that begins at birth and continues throughout life. Students learn language as they use it to communicate their thought, feeling, and experience, establish relationship with family members and friends, and strive to make sense and order of their world. When teachers use activities that make learning engaging and fun, students are more willing to participate and take risks. Having fun while learning also helps students retain information better because the process is enjoyable and memorable.
Library. All aspects of language, reading, writing, listening, speaking can be strengthened in the library area. When children hear stories, they learn new words and their comprehensions grow. Children develop phonological awareness when they hear and explore the sound of language in the books. So excellent reading habits begin in the early years. Introducing children literature in a preschool supports kindergarten readiness, promotes early literacy and support a love of language and reading. A preschool library corner is a distinct area of the classroom with a variety of board book, picture books, early readers and comfortable seating. Create a preschool library corner in order to promote critical thinking skill and to enhance creative and social developments. So, early literacy skills. Provide a variety of educational books in a preschool library corner to promote early literacy skills. Alphabet books in a preschool library corner help children learn the name of the letters and the sound that each letter represents. Counting books help children learn how to count and to recognize the number. So provide poetry and rhyming book to teach children phonological awareness. Second, critical and creative thinking skills. A library corner helps to the preschool teacher foster critical and creativity thinking skills. Read both fiction or non-fiction books to preschool children and then allow both free and focused discussion. Ask a question, then help children relate to the story to their own life. Help them to compare the book with a familiar book. Encourage children to predict what might happen next. This activity also helps children use words to express themselves and their preference. Next is the social development. Group reading activity also help children learn to share and take turns with peers. Encourage children to share the books and take turns reading stories and take turns through reading a story to each other. And next, the last one is a kindergarten readiness. A preschool library corner supports school readiness by improving the literacy and listening skill. When children enter kindergarten, they should know concepts related to the book such as how to hold and turn the page of a book and that he picture and relate to the story. They should know some necessary rhymes which are found in the preschool book. Preschooler entering kindergarten should also have the ability to identify letters visually. Exposed to the book in a preschool library corner enhance this skill. Listening center. I have always loved having a listening center. It is a great way for students to explore and literature that may be above their reading level. Listening to reading strengthens literacy development and is an important element of becoming successful readers. Students are exposed to vocabulary that they may not otherwise be exposed to. This is just another reason why I have always had one in my classroom. Students love using technology in the listening center. A device is available in my classroom. So using QR codes is a simple way for students to scan and listen. And sometimes I'm not feeling too teachy. Have no fear. So using a CD player is effective and possibly easier way for some. I am moving my hand in the air on this one. After listening to reading, students have a chance to respond through a variety of options. In this example, a student has corrected a sentence about the book she listened to. Then my little kindergarten friend fixed and rewrote the sentence with a correct capitalizations, spelling, and punctuations. So instead of students being finished in 5 minutes, now they have a relay activity that reinforces literacy skills. This is a double high fives in my books. Another option for students is a story retell and sequencing. This is encourage students to go back into the book and build their comprehension of the story. Using the sequencing cards can also be during a whole group time to encourage further discussion of the story. So this learning center is designed for 2 students at a time sometimes. So at the center simply provide a list of interview questions for students to ask their classmates. This is the activity what I do in my classroom. So students using a center will interview each other using these questions or others like them. So students should take turns asking and answering questions while they try to learn new things about someone they see every day.
A reading corner. A reading corner is a comfortable space in the classroom for children to sit and read. It requires a space for keeping and displaying books. The books can be displayed on a table, or a thin rope can be tied around the table or on the walls to hang books. According to National Council of Education Research and Training, or what they are calling, which is NCERT, by 2013, young children engagement with print and the importance of good literature cannot be undermined. Children's meaningful engagement with reading can be initiated and strengthened by providing them with opportunities to read books according to their age, context, and interests. When children enter schools, a good collection of literature in their classroom should convey that reading is valued and essential component of the process in the classroom. It should offer a space that is inviting and engaging into a world of interesting pictures, stories, books, and other reading materials. For teachers, a reading corner in the classroom gives a platform when they can be support and facilities to make meaning while reading. Teachers can transform the physical space of the classroom to create a conducive, lively, and inviting space for reading. Next, why is a reading area important for children? A reading corner space can help with literacy skills such as sentence structure, punctuations, and grammar. This is because when books are readily available to use, students can be more likely to pick them up and read them, which is fantastic for developing important skills in reading and writing. First, what we need for a reading corner in classes. It is important that from the very beginning, children are introduced to variety of books to read, and there cannot be a better starting point for a school. Children should be provided with a variety of books that they can engage with and enjoy reading with pleasure. Stories offer a meaningful context for reading. Children's engagement with literacy skills, a reading corner in the classroom can go for a long way in providing a wide range of reading material to children and to develop them as readers. A reading corner is different from a library. This is because it is a corner that belongs to children and is a part of their classroom where books are easily accessible to them. Next is, children have the complete freedom of choosing any books for themselves and reading from a range of attractively displayed books. Next is, it provides opportunities for children to read independently as well as engage in a group reading activities. Besides that, the reading corner is the collective responsibility of teachers and children. Children should be given responsibility of maintaining the books in the reading corner and its usage. Engaging with children's literature should be an integral part of their classroom processes along with other day-to-day activities of reading and writing. As children develop interest and engage with literature, they will be encouraged to visit the school library also.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Syafiq bin Muhammad, and today I will show you my writing corner in my school. Hi, here is my writing corner that I create special for my students. It is a bit small but very helpful to help my students to practice their writing skill and also to make some activity here. Once a week or two per week, my students will come here to make some activities and also practice their writing skill. They will come here and do some activity that I given to them. Okay. Let's check it out what I prepare for them in my writing corner. First, I prepare them with pencil and many pen with different colors. Second, activity books to improve their writing skill and also some BBM for them to use in various activities. Okay, how I use this material to help them to improve their writing skill? First, as you can see here in the wall, I provide them with many posters that have a different word such as pet, cat. So if I want to make an activity, I will ask my student to copy this word. For example, like this. Okay. You see here, okay, dad, D-A-D. Then later my student will copy to this word, dad. So this activity will help my student to improve their writing skill. So that's why I think that my writing corner very helpful to my student to improve their writing skill. That's all for me. Thank you. Bye.